Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Pete Morgan and you're watching my Dare to Win save, currently with the third team in this save, which is AC Milan. We're doing okay and then we're not, alright. So you were with us, I believe, for the Juventus game, which we surprisingly won 2-0. I wasn't expecting that, but we did. We then went away and played Roma, or a Capitol line, which I called here. Absolutely played them off par. We were awesome the entire game, won 4-0. We then played Brianza, beat them 4-1. Again, absolutely awesome. We then come up against Liverpool, team I really didn't want because it's going to destroy our season. They started on fire, went a goal up in 4 minutes, okay, then Ivanov got us back into it against a run of play, made it 1-1, and then it was all Liverpool from there on out. Brun saved a penalty, but then they finished strong and we just couldn't cope with them. Simple as that. And then the fallout, I'm guessing, from that is we just played Brescia. We played quite well in fits and starts, went 1 up, dragged us back just before half time. We then managed to get 2-1 up and I thought, oh yeah, we'll see this through now. And then I'm at a loss really on how we lost it, because we played as well as, or better than them. We were, I can get it up here. You can see, again, another penalty. We played so much better than them. 2.67 against 1.5, 21 shots, 16 on target. Yeah, they had a bit of possession. I'm not overly worried about that. We gave away a penalty. They saved it. They scored that one. That got them back into the game. And then it was downhill from then on, unfortunately. So we've lost 3-2. What's that mean for the league? So for the league, it means we're still top. We're 2 points clear of Inter and Juventus, who are both on 66 points. Bit of a gap then back to Napoli or Parthenope, whatever you want to call them. And then you've got Roma, Cremonese and Bologna. Brescia was a team that beat us. So I guess, that they could be a good team on their day, or they wouldn't be where they are. So yeah, we're back today. We're playing the second leg of the Liverpool game. Okay, it's not going to be easy. We need a blooming miracle, let's be honest. And then we're going to miss a game, and we're going to come back and play Bologna, who are currently 7th. Okay, because Sassuolo's 10th, Lazio's 9th, and they're 12th. So Bologna's going to be the better game. Well, I wouldn't say better game, but it's going to, theoretically on paper, it's going to be a better game. So that's pretty much it. Injuries, they're still coming thick and fast. Okay, we'll get through to the team screen and then you'll see what I mean. I've got Ketelari's injured again. He's pulled his knee ligaments. It's his last season. He's on his way out. He's not going to figure a lot, I guess, going forward this season now. Dokovic still out. He's going to be out for another 3 to 7 days. Neto's picked up that injury. He's out for another 5 to 10. And Lofmark came back and made a start last game. The plan was to play in 45 minutes and he broke down pretty early on. He's meant to be back to full training tomorrow. Fingers crossed he's got to be. It's a battle at the minute to keep our first 11 fit. We are struggling for depth. We've got 3 or 4 players that are okay, but then the rest of them are really not good enough. So I do need to have, I've sort of carried them a little bit because I haven't had the funds to replace them. There's a few players there. Nunes, people have been offering for him, but he can play in a number of positions. So I've declined to sell him simply because I may need that cover. We're 3-1 down for the first leg. We're away today at Anfield. Let's be honest, whatever we get out of this is going to be a blooming bonus. So we've set a team up as we always do. I don't want to put too much expectation on them. The team's as it always is, guys. I've got to run through it. There's no changes. Brun in goal with Fontenarose, Acamia, Bossio and Lacarenza across the back. Poldecca, Urban and Patino in the midfield. Urban probably won't be here next season. He's not really, him or Pesci, neither of them are really doing a business this year for us. Got Cardona and Pereira out wide with Ivanov up front. Ivanov's absolutely awesome. Absolutely blooming awesome, and it's worth having a quick look here. 9 goals from 8 starts in the Champions League, 18 goals from 25 starts in Serie A, 27 goals and 6 assists from 35 starts. So that is an amazing return on a 20-year-old. And if you look at his career stats, he's on 36. He's doubled his goal tally this season alone with his return, and he's never really looked the striker. We've seen him and I thought he could come up and do something. He has improved his stats a bit. His value's shooting up as he goes. I'm going to try, and I've got him on contract until 41. We're at 38, so end of next season we'll be looking to bang him onto another long-term contract. And yeah, the future's looking good, but the present is a struggle. Okay, so it's hit and miss. We could win the league. We might finish 4th. It's that sort of thing at the moment. We can be really, really good. We can be really, really poor. And we went through a similar thing with Blackburn, if you remember, when we were in the Premiership. We'd get ourselves in a good position and then we just didn't have the fitness or the strength to see it through, which was a problem. And as you can see, Liverpool lining up. They've got quite a good, strong side. they played us off part first leg. If we can come out of this with a draw and or even scrape a 1-0 win would be nice, just to sort of get the morale on the way back up. But yeah, we're 3-1 down. I'm expecting this to be a difficult night, I've got to be honest. So, and here you go, they're on the attack straight away. Bigotto last game was absolutely awesome, and there you go. Oh, we've managed to defend that at the near post. That's a good thing that they managed to get their foot stuck in there and hold them up. But yeah, the Premier teams are a step above everybody else, aren't they? We know that. Anything we can get is a bonus. I mean, we've got a lot of youngsters coming through. Lacarenza's great, but sometimes you can see he's out of his depth. He's only a youngster, and the same with Ivanov and players like that. They're all early 20s, late teens, early 20s. There is some old players in the team, but a lot of our team. And Ivanov, I thought he was going to get in there. This is what I mean. When you're up against better teams, Ivanov in Serie A, he dominates in the air. He really pushes players around. Really good, strong player. But in Europe, he's a shadow of his league self. He really is. And this is a worry there. Now they're going to break down the wide. We've got to get a challenge in there, and we're not even managing to stay with him. And he's played it back, and it's a loose ball, but nobody other than Liverpool players reacted to it, and we're into it. And that's a good tackle, ref. That was a cracking tackle, ref. I hate these bloody penalty decisions, but that was a good tackle, as it appeared to be. And I don't know what the goalie was doing there, but he was diving to his right, and the ball was sailing across the floor, and the ball was sailing over the crossbar. Little bit concerning, but yeah, what's this? Halfway, almost half time, 0-0. No changes to make. We need to step it up. All right, I'm going to give him a little bit more. We really are, because I need to come out and demand more. We're going to have to go attacking or something this second half. I'll give it 15 minutes, see if we can grab a goal and make a fist of it. But at the moment, I think we're gonna go attacking. We're not doing a lot, and Liverpool are sort of down. Oh dear, where's my full back? Why wasn't he there? And Brun didn't clear it. And Fontana-Rosa turned on it and got it clear, of course, because of injuries. Fontana-Rosa's playing out as a full back, which isn't ideal. And 0-0. We're an hour gone. I can't. We haven't. And that's going to be a penalty. Referee. And this is what annoys me now. We're on a run of 3 runs, and every game we're giving away stupid penalties, which suggests something's wrong. And this isn't going to be a booking or anything, is it? But yeah, this is a 3rd game on the trot that we've given away penalties, and we just can't be doing that. And the keeper's made a save. So in fairness, right, so I've said about 3 penalties. Brun has now saved 2 out of 3. And both penalty saves have been against Liverpool. And even off there, he was fouled. That has to be a red card, ref. It looked innocuous, and we don't get an highlight from it, which is the bigger worry. So, yeah, it's going to be a bit of a mission to turn this around. So we're going to make some substitutions. I'm struggling a little bit. Ercole, I'm going to bring him on for Codogno. He's not having a great game. Lacarenza, he's struggling. Really tempted to have a look at that. I know that Fontana-Rosa can play right, left back, and then bring Burkiart on there, because the other one I've got is Collignon, and I don't think he's going to be able to do it for us. Aracy, he can come on for Paul Dika, get a little bit of game time. I mean, we're not going to, what are we, 71 minutes, we're still a couple of goals adrift here. Pereira, I'm going to give Koulibaly a run out there, that's 4, and I want to bring Coutinho on. I'm going to do that. That's how we're going to do it. We're going to see how it goes. There's 5 substitutions, we've gone attacking, we're going to demand more. See what we could do. If we can snatch a goal in the next few minutes, who knows? We've got an highlight starting in the Liverpool half, but with their possession, which doesn't suggest we're going to do anything with it, because they're going to play it through us with ease. And we missed our tackle there. And Almalda. Is Almalda from Blackburn, I wonder? And he's run it. So Aracy did really well there. He's going to be a good player, I think, Aracy, if he's can sort of step up and stick around. I'm not sure at the moment he can, and we've got it into them. That's got to be a penalty then, ref. The way you're giving out penalties to the opposition, that had to be a penalty for us, and it's fizzled out. And that's disappointing. But yeah, 0-0. I guess I'd have took 0-0 both legs, and Brun's picked that up. I knew this was going to be a difficult evening for sure. Quattrini with a free kick over the top. Ercola's onto it. He's got a lovely ball in, but the defenders picked it out. Liverpool dealt with that with ease. And I thought, it's bouncing about, a bit of pinball going on. But Liverpool really are... They're letting us off a hook, because I think if they really went for it, then we'd be in trouble. And we're not, and as you can see, we're not getting our tackles in, and when we're on form and flying, we're awesome with our pressing, our tackling, everything, but we're just letting them run off us. And we've got a foot in there, which was good, because it spun the ball up for Brun to make the catch. 85 minutes, we're going to go very attacking, we're going to demand more again. I mean, I might as well lose this 1-0 as fizzle out 0-0, hadn't I? And a long shot's just over the bar. So yeah, the rebuild for this team isn't anywhere near completed yet. The funds, I expected AC Milan to have a lot of money. I don't know why, I just thought Italy was rife with money. But they're not. We're really struggling. I mean, yeah, we had 40 million, which we beefed up the defence. Again, you've got to remember that. And there you go. I didn't think it was offside. I'll take an offside. If you want to give me an offside, we'll have an offside and keep it at 0-0. And they've given a goal. But yeah, so 40 million was spent on a central defender that's going to come to fruition in the coming seasons. Not necessarily this one. This season's a developing season for him to see where he is. He's got all the potential in the world, Bossy O. He could be a top player for any club. And that is definitely... they've taken him off. I thought, well, we've lost 1-0 on the night. Disappointing. It's what it is, isn't it? I said at the start I wanted anybody but Liverpool. Liverpool are the heavyweights of this competition. We're on a hide into nothing right from the off. And 4-1 isn't harsh. You know, we've got a bit of money out of it, I guess. It's not going to make a lot of difference, but didn't expect to be saying that to Brun this season. So that's the first part of this episode over with. We're going to go away and play Sassuolo off camera, and then we're going to come back for the Bologna game. I would normally do the Lazio, so unless they swap places between now, well, after the next league game, then we'll do the Lazio. We'll see. See you in a moment. Quick interlude then. We've had a cracking influx of youth players, a lot of 5-star goalkeeper. Really good one for the future, hopefully. He's got all the stats in the right place to start, as you can see. If the rest of his stats develop, wow, that's great. And sorry, I didn't look at his age. I think he's about 15, yeah. So he's going to be at the club for 2 to 3 years, developing in the youth system, which is obviously a good setup here. The other one I'm interested in is this Jacopo Bagheria. Got everything already, okay. He's attacking right midfield player, can also play right midfield. You know I play with attacking midfield players, right and left inverted wingers. He's already got the acceleration, the pace, crossing, not so worried about heading, but passing and technique's good. His work rate's good, flair and determination. This is going to be a good player, mark my words for it. So looking forward to that. And then we've got a couple down here. We've got a striker here that I quite like the look of already. His finishing first touch is absolutely fantastic. Needs to work on his dribbling a little bit. Natural fitness is good, so he's not going to stop running. Bit worried about his acceleration and his pace, okay. He's 5'9", only a short ass really as far as players go at this level. But we will see. Not a lot in the defensive department, which would have been nice. But yeah, main influx, good defender, cracking midfield players, and then a nice looking couple of players as well. Player up front and a couple of more wide players there. So yeah, let's see how they develop. Played Sassuolo at home then, guys. We've beaten them 2-0. We were by far the better team. 2-0 flatters them a little bit, I think. But we're back in winning ways. That's the main thing. We're away at Bologna today. That's not going to be an easy game, okay. We're playing Serie A. We've dropped a second, but we've got a game in hand on Juventus. So Juventus have won the early kick-off. Well, they must have played yesterday, sorry. They beat Cremonese 2-1, which is all good. We've actually, as you can see, we've qualified for Champions League. So they're saying that we can't finish any lower than 6th or 7th. Big news. Dokovic is back fit. He's passed his fitness test. And Neto is also back fit. The only problem we've got is match sharpness. So we'll have a look at that now with the fixtures. So we are away from Bologna. It's a game we must win. to keep the league in our hands. You have no idea how excited I am to have these players back. Although looking at this, I don't think I'm going to pick any of them today. I know they're saying 45 minutes, but the way this game works, I'm not going to risk any more injuries, which is a bit gutting. I was hoping they were going to come back raring to go, but they're not. They've literally just come back from injury, so we're not going to pick them. Team today's Brun in goal. He's impressed me of late, I have to be honest. He's played really well. Acamia, Quattrini, Bossio and Fontanarosa across the back four. Bossio, number 1 in the next gen Wonder Kids. Sorry, no he wasn't. Fontanarosa was number 8. Patino, 19 years old, top Wonder Kid. Number 1 in the next gen. Doesn't mean a lot at the moment, but it just shows what sort of a player we have. And I'm so glad that we've dropped to this formation to develop him and get it going. With Fontanarosa also rounding off top 10 for the Wonder Kids. Bossio, under 19 player of the month is why I said about him. And he's just made his debut in the Italian first team as well. It would be nice to pick up a league win this season. If we don't, it doesn't matter because we're going to be there or thereabouts next season. It's about getting the groundwork, putting in the foundations, if you like, to make this team good in the future. And as you've seen with Blackburn, it does work. It's tried and tested. It does work. We don't bankrupt the clubs. We don't spend billions and billions and billions millions that we don't have on transfer money. I thought I was talking about Chelsea then with spending billions. Yeah, it's all about getting it right, getting the balance right. The club still has no debt. We've brought players in when we can. We probably have got a little bit of negativity on the transfers yet. That's quite normal. That will come back because some of the players that we're developing now, they're not going to hang around. They're going to want to move on. And this is a worry. And that's a good save. And there you go. It was a good save by the keeper. I thought we were going to snatch the lead there. Excuse me for the cough, by the way. I'm not that rude usually. And yes, Acamia sitting back, plays it forward, and that's the end of the highlight. Just as I was getting into my spiel, it ended it and cut me off. So, Madeline, lovely male name there. Don't know why I said that, but yeah, masculine name. Just watch, he doesn't score now. Shouldn't name the opposition players, should we? Over to the back post, and Ivanov got that clear. This is what I mean in the league. He's just a giant of a player up front and at the back, doing his job all over the pitch. And we're defending these corners well. And again, Patino, now I could do with him robbing the ball here. Well, he must have because the highlights died. We're not getting a lot of possession, are we, guys? Now, these are sitting 7th in the league. I knew it wasn't going to be an easy game. We do, and this is a worry. And he got that under control a while there. Crossed it in, and again Bossio picked it out. Pereira lobs it forward and gives it away. And this is a bit of a concern. We're only 9 minutes in, so I don't want to go down this early. Again, we've cleared the ball into the box. Good defending, good shape. But we really don't want to go down here. And they're in behind. He's offside. He was offside. I'm quite happy for him to score that. He was offside. Come on, ref. I could see it. VAR must be able to see it. She's having a giraffe. Absolute criminal decision. I mean, oh, come on. Come on. The lines mean nothing, mate, because we know that the game moves them back a few mil to make it the lines work. Or I do anyway. Well, I believe that's my opinion. I'm entitled to an opinion. The makers probably won't agree with it, but that was blatantly offside on the originals, and then when they put the lines up, it's not. So 1-0 down. Bit of a concern. We're going to encourage you guys. Okay, we need to really, and Poldica got a good foot in there, got it clear. Back to Quattini now, forward to Poldica. Acamia, come on, let's get this going down the line. Cadogno had a new lease of life in this new formation. It's working well for him. And we're over the top. Ivanov's in behind. Lobs the goalie from... Oh, and he's hit the bar. Had the goalkeeper beaten all hands down. Was just unfortunate there. An inch lower on the drop and we'd have been on level terms with Pereira, rode the challenge well into Ivanov. Patino, it's up in the air. Cadotno didn't even get up. And an over. We've got a lot of players in Italy that like doing the spectacular bicycle and overhead kicks. We haven't scored one yet, but we do a lot. So we're on the back foot again here. 42 minutes gone. We read, and again we're defending well. And we're dealing with it. Yes, it's goal kick. So, bit of a tight first half. I expected us to do better than what we have. So we're going to have to try and blow a little bit of smoke up their butts here and try and get them performing. And here we go. Second half kicks off. No changes yet. I'm a little bit worried that Paul Dika isn't doing so well. And that's a good ball into the box by them again. And we got a little bit lucky there. We really need now. I'm going to demand a bit more because we don't want to be losing this. Or suddenly Juve are top on the same games, and we know from last season that once Juve get it in front at this stage of the season, it's nigh on impossible to pull them back. So Pereira driving into the box. Pereira has a shot. It's up in the air, deflected by the defender, up in the air, and the keeper comes out and catches it gratefully. And we're just over an hour gone. It's a bit tighter than I wanted it to be. I said this would be the better of the games coming up, didn't I? But Urban's off. He's not playing well. That would be Pesci in there. And we got 6.5 here on Pereira. And that's going to be Koulibaly. So that's subs made. We're up against it. We're going to demand more. I believe we're already attacking. We're actually going to go very attacking. We need at least a point from this. And it's not looking good, is it, guys? We're not. And Ivanov muscled off the ball there. And that just doesn't happen when we're playing well. And there we go, we're on the break. Ikoliks out wide. Can he get it? He scored loads of goals from here last season, and that's a save by the keeper. That was a save. Come on. Play the game. Ivanov in. Oh, and that's it. Madeline on the back. And Koulibaly. Do you ever get that feeling when a game's going this way that you're just not going to get anything from it? Because that's the feeling I've got, and that's the feeling that it is. And we've thrown away the league. Not great. We are now a point behind Juve, and we know how difficult it is. We've got Inter, and this is starting to smell a lot like last season, isn't it? So anyway, guys, that's it for me today. We'll have a quick look at the schedule. I'm going to, unless there's a big change and we look like we're going to pick up a trophy, we're not going to come back into the last two games of the season, okay, which is Napoli and Cremonese. Reason being, they are both in with a shout. So yeah, don't forget to leave us a like if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you next time. Thank you very much for watching.